Welcome to the Life Work Balance YouTube channel. I'm Abby, and today we're going to be talking about master resumes. What is a master resume? Why should you have a master resume? And how can you create a master resume? I'll give you 3 reasons as to why you should create a master resume. What are the 9 different things you should include in your master resume? I'll give you 5 steps on how you can get started on your master resume. And then I've also got 3 tips on how to convert your master resume to a tailored resume. So let's jump in from the beginning. What exactly is a master resume? A master resume encompasses your entire educational and professional history. It includes all of your qualifications, all of your accomplishments, as well as any training you may have completed. If you have any publications, presentations, abstracts, patents, anything like that, you should include all of that information on your master resume. Depending on your job experience and your history, this could be a lengthy document, many pages long. Or if you're just starting out, like if you're a student or you're in your first job, this might just be 1 or 2 pages long. A master resume is also the kind of document that you would use to create or update your LinkedIn profile. Once you've created a master resume, this then allows you to create tailored resumes. Tailored resumes are the types of resumes that you would want to submit for a job application. You would not want to submit your master resume. However, are there times where you would want to submit or upload your master resume? Yes. If you post your resume on a job board like Indeed or Monster, you may want to upload your master resume. This is because your master resume will display the depth and breadth of your experience. However, you would not want to send your master resume to a hiring manager or upload it to a specific job application. Rather, you would use your master resume to create that specific tailored resume for that specific job. Be mindful about keeping your master resume updated. If you can keep your master resume current, then the application process for a new job, for school, for an internship or a scholarship will be significantly easier if you can just access that single master resume rather than try to remember all of those details, and those details may be fuzzy. So now I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should create and maintain a master resume. Reason number 1, it's a more efficient use of your time to have a master resume. You only have to go through the process of writing down all of the details of your work experience, your education, any trainings or certifications you have once when you create your master resume. You don't have to spend hours remembering your roles and your responsibilities. Reason number 2 you should create a master resume is so that you can easily create individualized, tailored resumes. Like I said earlier, a tailored resume is a specific resume for a specific job. Once you have your master document that's detailing all of your previous experience, it's really easy to go in and create a tailored resume just by pulling the relevant details from your master resume. Reinventing the wheel is much harder than modifying one that already exists. Your master resume is that wheel, and the tailored resume is the modified version. You only have to record all of your experience once, and then you can cut and paste your experience from your master resume into your tailored resume. Creating a tailored resume stands out to recruiters. It's very easy to tell if someone has submitted a generic resume. The details on the resume don't exactly line up with the job description or the job posting. By customizing your master resume into a 1 or 2 page specific tailored resume, you can stand out as the ideal candidate to recruiters and hiring managers. Reason number 3 you should create a master resume. Once you've created your master resume, you will be able to notice themes and patterns of the different skills that you have, of the different tasks that you like and that you don't like, and it will help you spot these hidden connections and themes throughout your job experience and your education. Seeing this pattern will help you connect your random jobs throughout your previous work history to the current job that you're applying to. It's really easy to forget about those small tasks that you may have done on a day-to-day basis in previous positions. When you take the time to document these small tasks and put them into your master resume, you can start to reflect on more than just the responsibilities that were required of you. You can begin to list the things that you did well and the things that you truly enjoyed. Becoming aware of these different types of connections can begin to influence how you actually conduct your job search. Once you see these connections, you may be able to be more intentional about the different jobs that you're applying to so that they're a better fit for you. So now I'd like to go over the 9 things that you should include on your master resume. Number 1, you should include all of your education. This includes any degrees you may have obtained, any certificates, any specialized training programs, all of your classes and coursework if you can remember them, major class projects and assignments, as well as any scholarships or awards. Second, you should include all of your professional experience. This would include summer jobs, part-time jobs, full-time jobs, internship experience, and volunteer experience. Remember, this is your professional experience, not necessarily your paid work experience. When you participate in activities that are volunteer related, that may be internships or unpaid work, you still have to conduct yourself in a professional manner, so it should be included in your professional experience section. You will also want to include special projects, any accomplishments you may have, professional organizations and affiliations, as well as any offices you may have held while being a member. Include publications and presentations. Include your skills, whether they're soft skills or hard or technical skills. You may want to include a specific objective and possibly even a summary or a short biography. So how do you get started on your master resume? I've got 5 tips for you. Tip number 1, make a list and include dates. List every job that you've held and any titles you may have held within that job. List every internship in which you've participated. List all that volunteer experience. List any training you may have completed, all of your education, any work-related skills, responsibilities, or activities, all of the classes that you've taken, whether in an official organization or maybe unofficially online, projects in which you've worked, all publications or presentations to which you've contributed, any awards you've received, conferences you've attended, memberships or affiliations with any professional organization, as well as those hard skills like programming, math, editing, foreign languages, and soft skills such as communication, time management, prioritization skills, or work ethic. Second, once you've created that list, create headers and then chronologically order the information from the list that you've just created into those headers. For example, your education section would include the most recent education first and then the oldest education last. This is the same organization style used by LinkedIn. You also want to prioritize your headers. List what you think is most important at the top and what you think is less important at the bottom. For example, I find education for recent graduates important. So recent graduates may want to include their education towards the top of their master resume. The same goes for if you're applying for a job that requires education as a minimum requirement. However, membership in a professional organization may not be as important, so you may want to list that later down in your master resume. Third, when you begin to organize your list into an electronic document, make sure you use a plain, unformatted document. This makes future editing, updating, and copying and pasting much easier. Fourth, use bullet points. Bullet points are your friend. You can use these bullet points to easily list concepts and ideas. Using a paragraph format makes it much harder for a recruiter to read, so the chances of them reading through the entire paragraph is slim to none. They will probably just scan for keywords and not actually read the content if you have paragraphs rather than bullets. And then finally, use keywords. For example, if you managed a group of 4 people, your master resume might say, managed, guided, directed, supervised, a team of 4. By having those action verbs already in your master resume, then you don't have to scramble and think about what different words you might use in your tailored resume. You can pick one of those keywords to use in the tailored version of your resume for whatever fits best with the job that you're applying to. So now that you've created a master resume, how do you convert it to a tailored or individualized resume? I've got 3 tips for you. Tip number 1, open your electronic master resume and save as a new resume. The goal is to create your old master resume into a new 1 to 2 page tailored version. Remember, if you're applying to a job, a recruiter may have hundreds of resumes to go through. So you want to make sure that your resume is as clear, simple, and concise at communicating as to why you are the best candidate for that position. Keep your resume as short and simple as possible. Bullet points are the easiest to read. Tip number 2, be ruthless. Review the job description that you found and delete everything in your master resume that does not apply directly to the posting. Remember, Just because you've deleted it from your resume doesn't mean that you can't bring it up in a future conversation or in your cover letter. Tip number 3, plug those key words and key phrases from the job description into your tailored resume. Recruiters, as well as applicant tracking systems, which are the computers that review documents before recruiters, will be reviewing resumes for those keywords and phrases to determine who will be the best fit for the position. Plugging keywords effectively from the job posting into your tailored resume will separate you from the other job applicants and make you stand out as an ideal candidate. The people who can communicate how they're the best fit for the position using their resume will be the first to be offered interviews. So there you have it. Now you know what a master resume is, why you should create a master resume, how you can create a master resume, what you need to include when you create that master resume, and then 3 tips on how to convert your master resume to a tailored resume. Thank you for watching the Life Work Balance YouTube channel. We post new videos each week to help you find greater life-work balance. Please subscribe and stay tuned for our next video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment to let me know what you liked best. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you can receive notifications for my new videos each week.